Hello guys, so we have the new mid-season update happening this Wednesday, so not long to wait for new content. However, if you logged into DMZ today, you might have noticed something new in the store right at the top. And what you may have seen could be the worst addition to DMZ yet. That's right, we knew that they were adding pay-to-win elements to DMZ, but this one has to be the worst case by far. A guaranteed UAV kill streak at the start of every round of DMZ. Now imagine 3 players all paying for this and having almost 2 minutes of basically free squad tracking every single round with no downsides. Clearly, the people who've added this particular edition have no knowledge of how DMZ actually plays, because spawn killing was one of the biggest issues in DMZ at the start that they actually reconfigured the entire spawn points to try and mitigate the issue. Funnily enough, they recently added a 60-second wait time to use kill streaks at the start of the round in one of the last updates, probably in preparation for this exact addition. Previously, they added paid characters that had additional agent slots, a medium bag, a 2-plate vest. Now these items are something that you'll usually find within 5 minutes of looting in DMZ. I don't think these are enough of an advantage to really change the outcome of a fight between teams, but a UAV is probably one of the best PvP items in the game. Players just looking to kill other players in DMZ are going to have a field day with this one. People won't even have a chance to hide at the beginning of the game. Ghost vests only work if the player is moving, so trying to counter it with vests will only work partially, and you're not always going to have one. And this has got to be one of the worst cases of pay to win I've seen in a AAA game with PvP combat. Star Wars Battlefront 2 got way more flack for 5% difference in stats with paid elements. I understand that in order for DMZ to continue development and still be free to play, they have to find ways to monetize to basically fund their interest to continue, but these sort of additions are damaging to the game, especially when there's already unaddressed issues that plague the game to start with. I sound like a broken record at this point, but the amount of pre-made 6-man teams usually playing out of region with high ping is also becoming a larger issue, and imagine a 6-man team all using pay-to-win kill streaks hunting down the server completely unchecked. The saddest part about this is that this system would work perfectly for the solo players that play alone. Imagine if this advantage system with the 2-plate vests and the self-revives on spawn were reserved only for the players that played solo. At the very least, these advantages should be unlockable for all players, whether they paid or not. People who've put time into the game should be rewarded. Regardless, this issue has now reached a climax, where the previous additions were slightly advantageous but not game-changing, but the additions of kill streaks like this every single round being used on the spawn is clearly too far. My biggest concern, as we've learned from Warzone 1, is that they take far too long to change something that is overpowered if people have already paid for it in some way. Who remembers the Rose skin from buying the Battle Pass in Warzone 1? It took them almost half a year to rectify the issue that the skin was basically invisible in dark corners. People are already paying for this in-game right now. There is no way they're going to take that away and refund people for losing the advantage that they paid for. So what's going to happen is we're going to have to see how bad this issue is, and then just grit our teeth and bear it because they won't change this now it's out. I feel like it might not be as continuous as I expect, but just hearing enemy UAV overhead at the start of the round and then dying to that team is really going to kill my feelings about a fight being fair. I honestly pray that they revert this immediately or add something to the game so that it only works like once a day or something at the very least. But unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to deal with it. I've tried to think about ways that they could fairly monetize the game without ruining the integrity of the gameplay. So paying to access your insured weapons faster isn't the worst idea, or even paying to unlock additional key slots, weapon inventory stash size, or maybe even unlocking your insured slots without finishing the quest requirements. I think paying to advance faster instead of paying to win is definitely an aspect they should consider following, as opposed to absolute advantages in the matches themselves. And of course, I'd love to know what you guys think about these paid editions. How could they do this fairly, and at what point would you stop playing? Let me know down in the comments. I'm personally going to avoid using them, and hopefully they do something to mitigate the issues that this will cause as soon as possible. And coming up next, I just have a little clip where we're playing against a team of players outside of region quite clearly, and all of them have the pay to win stuff already. And it got me thinking about the fact that eventually we're going to come up against a 6-man pre-made team out of region players, all with 300 ping, with 3 paid insured guns and 6 paid kill streaks. A fun thing to think about. And this was actually a video that I was going to make before they brought out all this crazy DMZ Advantage bundle stuff. But I had to talk about this as soon as possible because maybe there's a chance they can turn this around. But let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the new mid-season update details coming soon. Hopefully they sort this out. Cheers. Well, there they are, look. Green marker, you see them? They've just ran left. Did that? Oh, you got one down. Footsteps.
Finished.
In this building. Did I just... No, say I. Okay, there's at least one more, Jack. I saw one. Definitely one more guy. We can just keep moving on. Enemy UAV.
I think they're on the balcony, Stod.
Where's that?
Next to the buy.
Okay. I'll see if I can get a better position. 2 guys up here as well, Jack. But they're not coming for us yet. Yeah. Down. 3 plate. 2 guys on red marker. 2 guys.
Yeah, that's the other 2 from the team.
Yeah. I'm not seeing them. Careful, Jack.
Yeah, over here.
Yep. Oh, I just killed an
Down,
AI.
down.
Careful. There's one more. He's going to push over. I just saw him run past the corner. Coming to you. Coming to you.
He's up now. You can hear him.
Was he up there? The 2?
Yeah, well, he rezzed.
Is there still 2 up there, yeah?
Up in UAV?
Yeah. I don't know if we can get high on them here, Jack. One's on our level. Look. He's right there. Right outside. One more.
Okay, I'm down. Myself.
No, Jack. Okay, so you should be able to get the finish. Hold on. He's on me. Low. He's down. Claymore got him, Jack.
What?
That's
Oh,
the Claymore got him. Yes, dude. Come
no
on.
way.
Perfect.
Again, look at the usernames.
Yeah. Do these guys have plates? They do have. They got plate blocks as well. Plate blocks going down. Nice tack there as well. Oh, they've got the pay to win tack too. Lovely. But double pay to win tack, Jack. Yeah. Look at that. Double pay to win tack. So 15-minute recovery on that.